Welcome to Linda's Real Deal Talk Show. Today I will be interviewing my brother. This is so special. And I'm just so thankful for him to share his life, his testimony with us. This is a really special family time for me. My brother's name is Otis Johnson, and he lives in Dallas, Texas. And I want you to give my brother Otis Johnson a big warm welcome.
Thank you for having me here.
I love you. Thank you so much for being brave. Let me interview you, being on my show.
Yeah, you just don't know how nervous I am. You know, I'm not used to getting up in front of people. But what brings me here for this weekend was we had a class reunion, and we had a picnic. So we drove up for the weekend to go through the events that they were having, and we actually had fun today. It was playing good, and everybody got to meet everybody and got reacquainted with everybody, and it was just wonderful. I was glad I did make it to this one, because there's been events in the past that I have not been able to attend for work or whatever reason, but I was glad I was able to make it to this one. So.
Yeah, I'm glad he was able to make it also. Yeah, because I don't get to spend much time with my brother. He lives in Dallas. We both have busy lives, and because of the distance. And so that's why I'm really thankful for this opportunity to sit down and be able to chat and play spades and play dominoes with my brother. Just really close bonding times. So Otis, tell us, what was it like growing up? What was your most memorable event that comes to mind?
I guess growing up, the most memorable event was one of my teachers. You know, he was, teaching electronics, and he brought up the subject that, you kind of have control of your life. He said, what you decide you want to do, you do it, and you do it well. You don't let anything get in the way of you doing it the way that it should be done. You always do it the best way that you can, the best way you know how. And when you do it, from the heart. It's something that you love to do, you want to do, and you show it in your work. And I've done this all through my life, and I've worked at this one company now for 42 years, and for those 42 years, I've done the best I could. I taught, I've trained, and everything that I have taught people, about the subject or whatever, computers or whatever that I was teaching them about, I always taught them to do the best. Teach and learn and show the difference, If you've learned something and you've done the best that you could, you show that. You let everybody else know that you know what you're doing, and you show it and you do it. So.
Of all the places to move to, why did you move to Dallas?
I moved to Dallas because that's where I got hired at. Okay. And, I always wanted to leave home, but I didn't think I was going to leave home and go that far away. But I've been there 42 years. I've been with the same company all those years. So it's been wonderful. And, I've always done good. I've got rewards. I got life achievements through them, raises, bonuses. It's just been great. And for me to be there for those many years, that means the job had to be someplace that I really want to be. And it was constantly learning. I was constantly learning things. And then the stuff that I learned in all the years, I was able to train and teach other people that, what I've learned and applied it to my life.
Yes, he did a good job of doing that, training other people. He also helped me with my computer learning experience also.
Yeah, she'd be calling me and say, help.
And he would help me get this figured out. He would even give me computers to work with. I remember my very first computer from Otis. I was so excited that I wanted to start my own computer business, and my name was called Hands On Desktop Publishing. That was because of my brother. He inspired me to want to learn and and share my experience with computers with other people. So thank you so much for that. Oh, it's inspiration.
Welcome.
Really appreciate that.
Glad that I was able to, show you something that I've learned, So.
So who's your favorite sibling?
I'm not telling. I think that would get me in trouble. So. Now, if you've asked my other siblings, they probably say I'll be the chosen one, but I'm not. But.
Oh, that is so sweet. Thanks for letting me put you on the spot. So tell us, what are your goals and aspirations?
My goals were to work and achieve the goals that I had set up for myself, which was to go out in the world, do good. I mean, not just do good, but do great. Something to where I can come back home and my family look at me and say, you've done good. You did a good job. I'm proud of you. I wanted my family to be proud of me. So that was my main goal, was to get out there, prove myself, show myself that I'm able to do the job, and then let my family know that I'm doing good and show them that there is a way in life that you can make it. Just go out there and do the best that you can. So.
Yes. Very good role model. Thank you. So speaking of role model, what legacy do you want to leave for your kids and your grandkids?
Legacy, I guess, is life is short. And by it being short, you want to make the best of it. You want to set your goals, achieve them, and share them with your loved ones or with your family, and always do good. Always shine in everyone's life. You don't want to be that bad seed. I always wanted to be that good seed that went out into the world, planted himself, and grew and blossomed into something wonderful. So, and in doing all that, you always have to have God backing you up. God comes first, and then you.
Yes.
And then all the blessings come after that. So.
All right, I like that. That's a good tips for your life. Put God first, your family, and then do good on your job or whatever use your talents. In other words, don't let your talents go to waste, and to believe in yourself, and to just never give up, or encouraging inspirations from my brother Otis. Really appreciate that. So in conclusion, I would like to ask him to leave you some encouraging tips, maybe some words of wisdom. What would you like to share with our audience?
Words of wisdom. Don't always let people control your destiny. You control your destiny. Always take time to plan and put that plan into progress to where you're happy with it and everybody else around you is happy with it. And again, God has to be the one to approve all that. So.
Love it. So you heard it here on the Linda's Real Deal Talk Show. Some amazing words of wisdom. So feel free to, if you have any questions or comments, to reach out to me, and then I'll reach out to my brother and get to give you some feedback. And thank you so much for joining the Linda's Real Deal Talk Show. This has been a really heartwarming episode. I get to interview with my brother, and I'm really thankful for this opportunity to be able to interview my brother, ask him questions, and he share his heart, his words, his thoughts. It's really special to me, and I am grateful, and I say thank you. And I want to say thank you to the audience. Thank you so very much for being here on the Linda's Real Deal Talk Show. And please stay tuned for some more episodes where I will interview other family members. But in the meantime, stay real.